The art of emotional mastery, transforming negative energy into strength. The power of emotional control. Imagine standing in a chaotic storm, thunder roars, winds howl, and rain pours down in sheets. But instead of getting swept away, you stand still, untouched, observing the storm from a place of calm detachment. This is the essence of emotional mastery, the ability to experience emotions fully without being controlled by them. In this guide, we will explore how to shift from being a passive victim of emotions to an active master of them. By reframing our perspective, practicing detachment, and learning to transmute emotions, we can reclaim our personal power and find peace in even the most challenging situations. The art of emotional detachment. One of the biggest mistakes we make is identifying too closely with our emotions. When we say, "I am angry," or "I am sad," we fuse our identity with those fleeting states. But emotions are not who we are, they are temporary experiences, like waves in an ocean. Instead of saying, "I am angry," try shifting to, "I am experiencing anger." This subtle change creates psychological distance, allowing us to observe rather than react impulsively. When you feel a strong emotion, pause and name it objectively. "I notice that I am experiencing frustration." Take a deep breath and imagine yourself as a third-party observer watching your emotions like clouds drifting across the sky. Remind yourself, this too shall pass. The power of perspective, reprogramming your mind. Emotional reactions often stem from the stories we tell ourselves about events. If someone cuts us off in traffic, we might think, "That driver disrespected me," and feel anger. But what if we replace that narrative with, "Maybe they're rushing to the hospital"? Instantly, our emotional response shifts. The "what if" reframe technique. What if this challenge is teaching me patience? What if this rejection is redirecting me to something better? What if this person's negatives is a reflection of their pain, not my worth? By consciously choosing to empower interpretations, we reduce unnecessary suffering. Becoming the master, self-sovereignty over emotions. No one can make you feel a certain way unless you give them permission. We often blame others for our anger or sadness, but true emotional sovereignty means owning our reactions. How to take back your power. Instead of, "They made me angry," say, "I allowed myself to react with anger." Identify triggers and develop conscious responses rather than automatic reactions. Practice emotional responsibility. Your feelings are your choice. Transmuting negative emotions into strength. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. Instead of letting anger consume you, use it as fuel for productivity. Instead of letting sadness drain you, channel it into creativity or self-reflection. Examples of emotional alchemy. Anger drive. Use frustration to push yourself toward solutions. Sadness depth. Let sadness deepen your empathy and understanding. Fear preparation. Allow anxiety to sharpen your readiness and caution. The power of silence. Responding with grace. Not every situation requires a response. Often, silence is the most powerful answer. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back and decide whether engagement serves your peace. Benefits of silence. Prevents escalation of conflicts. Gives time for emotions to settle before responding. Conveys strength and self-control. Grace under pressure, maintaining calm amidst chaos. Life is unpredictable. The only constant is our ability to choose our response. By practicing mindfulness, self-awareness, and emotional resilience, we cultivate an unshakable inner peace. Key practices for emotional resilience. Breathing techniques. Use deep breaths to reset your nervous system. Journaling. Write down your emotions to process them objectively. Meditation. Cultivate a habit of mindfulness to remain centered. Conclusion. Becoming the eye of the storm. True power lies not in controlling the external world but in mastering the internal one. Emotions will come and go like the tides, but by practicing emotional detachment, reframing our perspectives, and transmuting energy, we become unshaken by life's storms. Mastering emotions is not about suppressing them, it's about flowing with them without losing yourself. By embracing these principles, you will no longer be a victim of emotional turmoil but a master of your inner world. And in doing so, you will find the peace, strength, and wisdom that have always been within you.